ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued.
Mark, turn that down a little bit for me.
Go and get yourself esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip.
Mari, turn that down for me a little bit.
Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in your bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, better get a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Fifth Quarter. Things is getting real tight right now, and at this time of the year, this is the time where either you're gonna fold or you know what I mean, you're gonna come through. You know, that pressure starts squeezing on teams just a little bit more now. You know, we're in week 13. This is it. We here. This is the final stretch. And these races is open, you know, AFC and NFC. It's just a matter of who's going to do what, you know, who's going to answer the bell. You know, I try my best to everybody that plays, every game that I see go on the chat. I try to court the chat to put everybody on notice. So, you know, it's like, listen, you on prime time, baby. This is it. You know what I'm saying? You put on blast. Ain't no games going on the low. You know what I mean? Under the table. Nah, ain't no under the table games coming on. You on blast. You got that spotlight on you. You got to answer the bell. You know what I'm saying? So I try to let everybody know, you know, that's going on. So, you know, and I've noticed when every time somebody's playing, I go at the chat. People definitely tune in to check out the game, especially depending on what type of game is going down. So, you know, listen, man, you're gonna have that light on you, baby. You're gonna have that spotlight on you, and then you're gonna have to, you know, show up. You gotta perform. You know, got them bright lights on you. You gotta make it do what it do. And this week was week 12, and I said this had a lot of big games this week, and I said it was a couple of death matches this game, and that it was a couple of death matches. It was a couple of games that was real big, and this week had it all. And you know what? I think the next week, I don't even know who played next week yet, but I think next week gonna be the same, because like I said before, a lot of teams is getting ready to start playing each other, division games. You know, it's about to get real. It's about to get real interesting right now, even more than it's already been. But this is it. This is the final stretch. So, you know, either you're going to sink or you're going to swim. And we're about to find out. But first game that kicked off this week, well, this is the last game that was played, but the first game on the schedule, the Texans and Lions upset. I had the Lions to win this. The Lions have won 4 straight. He is now trending in a downward spiral right now. Texans is answering the bell at the right time. That whole AFC South division has been pretty much under 500 all year. But you know what? If you get in the playoffs, it don't matter what your record was when you get in the playoffs. Just get in. Everybody's 0-0 once you get in. All of that, you undefeated, 1 loss. None of that matters when you're in the playoffs. Like, everybody's in the same boat. Lose 1 game, you go home. So at the end of the day, man, you just want to get in by any means necessary. And right now, I think the Texans is feeling that is feeling that weight on his shoulder. And he's been stepping up lately. I can't even front about that. He's been stepping up lately. He's trying to step up and take control of that division. And this is a good win right here. The Lions took a tough loss, but you know what? This loss ain't that bad because the Packers took a loss this week. The Packers took a forced loss. So this loss doesn't hurt the Lions as much as it would have if the Packers was able to play. Due to the Packers getting a forced loss, this loss don't hurt as much. But at the same time, it definitely could have been a big win because he could have closed that gap. I think he's 2 games behind the Packers. He could have cut that lead to 1. So he didn't get a chance to make up no ground on this one. So he's going into next week still down about 2 games out of first. But Detroit got to pick it up. They struggled on offense this game. They had a 4-game win streak. Now I think they're on a 2 or 3-game losing streak, something like that. They trending backwards at the wrong time. Remember, late in the season, either you can win, you can start catch a groove, and go into the playoffs, or even go into the next season with some swag and with some confidence, or you can start losing at the wrong time. And right about now, Detroit is fighting to try to get in the playoffs. It's the wrong time to be getting losing streaks. Good win for the Texans. He took care of business in a big way on the road. Next, we had Pearl win against Money Mascot, Cowboys and Redskins. This is a game I definitely was looking forward to. Washington blew the doors off the hinges a couple of weeks ago against the Cowboys. I took the Cowboys this week to get revenge. I said they would split. That they did. Cowboys ended up winning comfortably. He won by 16. This would have been a big win for Washington if they was able to pull this off. Pearl answered the bell. He knew he had to win this game due to him losing to Washington a few weeks ago. He took care of business. He came in, was the home team, and he didn't really try to give Washington a chance to really get a groove going. But Washington, they still play good, but that 4 turnovers what did them in. And Dallas was able to just throw that ball over that secondary. I think Dallas might have exposed something in that Washington defense that he recognized. And this is a good one for Dallas in that division. This is a division game, so this loss hurt Washington a lot. But it's still some games left. He's going to have to make up for it now these next couple of games. But good win for the Cowboys at home. Way to get payback for what happened to them a few weeks ago. Next, we have BAP and Steelers. Ravens and Steelers. Ravens been, like I said, Ravens pretty much been in cruise control the whole season. But here's where they get very interesting. I am 3 games behind the Ravens. Ravens play Cowboys next week. I play Ravens next week. Ravens play Cowboys next week. I play Ravens the week after, week 14. So week 13, Ravens play the Cowboys. Week 14, I play the Ravens. So basically what I'm saying is that if I could win my week 13 game, and Ravens can lose to Dallas in week 13, that cuts the lead down to 2. I play Ravens week 14. If I could knock off the Raiders, that lead is cut down to 1. Very interesting scenario. We started off 0-5. To be able to be in this position, we've been doing some great things over here. And all I ask for is a chance. And that's all I got. What more can I ask for? But it all starts with myself. I'm not even worrying about what happens with that Ravens and Cowboys game because I got to do my part. I got to win my game, and I believe I play the Titans, so I got to take care of business against the Titans. But man, what more can we ask for after starting off 0-5? That's why I'm saying, at the end of the season, things get real. The picture can go different ways. You're watching a movie, it's like watching a thriller. You're watching something and you think you know what's going to happen, and all of a sudden things take a turn. It's like, oh wow, I didn't expect this. That's what be going on a lot of times in football, man, and that's what's going on this season. For my boy to start off 0-5 and for Ravens to be dominating the way he has, and now for him this game against the Cowboys week 13 is a very big game for the Ravens. If he lose and I win, that lead gets cut down to 2 games, and then we play week 14, and then that's going to be a showdown. That's going to be a showdown now we got to answer the bell for. We can win that game, we cut the lead down to 1, and there'll still be 3 games left. So things about to get real interesting. But first and foremost, we got to win our game. If we don't win our game, my game against the Ravens is irrelevant. Week 14, basically. We ain't got no more chances for life. We stand on our last leg. since we became 0-5, we haven't lost yet. We still stand on our last leg. Ain't nothing changed. Our playoff started back in week 6. Our playoff started, so we already been playing like we playing for our playoff life. We can't afford another loss, and we still got to keep going. So, but I like the way my team is trending. But this Baltimore and Dallas game coming up is going to be a big one. He took care of business against Steelers this week. No trap game for him. A lot of times you play against an opponent that you know or that you feel like you're going to be able to dominate, and you look forward to that next game, and it makes you slip up a few times. But nah, this didn't happen with this week against the Steelers. Ravens took care of business 61-21. Like I said, Steelers, they got serious issues over there. They've been getting, it's not even that they've been losing. They've been getting blown out every game this season. They probably had one close game this whole season, and he's been playing his games. But, hey man, Steelers gonna have to figure something out. I'm not in no hurry for him to figure nothing out. He's in my division, so if he don't figure it out, that's on him. We got kicking business to do what we do when we play them, But Ravens ain't playing no games, man. They took care of business out the gate. They put their foot on their neck. They did not let go. Look at that. They scored 45 points in the first half. This game was over in the second quarter. First half game was over. You could have left the stands. 633 total yards for the Ravens, 400 passing yards, 3 turnovers for the Steelers. Steelers just didn't even get themselves a chance. But the Steelers did have, they had 165 kick return. You see that? They have 450 total gain, but $165 of that is kick returns. So he didn't do nothing on the ground. He threw for 274 in the air, but guess what? You got to throw the ball 100 times when you getting smoked. But Ravens took care of business in a big way. I was hoping he would trip up that game. Didn't happen. Moving right along. I'll see what happened with that Cowboy game. Next, we had Bengals and Big Rico. This game was definitely something I wanted to check out because these two was going each other's neck. And, I took the Bengals to win this, and the Bengals... Huh? Yeah, sure you can when you by yourself. Bengals took care of business in this game like I said he would. This 21-9, it wasn't a blowout, but at the same time the Giants they had some turnovers that really hurt them. You know what I mean? From what I was seeing, he was moving the ball at times, but then he would make a bad decision, and it came back to bite him. Bengals, they was this game, their season was over. I think the Giants season is done. I think you could bring out that Giants casket now. I think it's over for the G-men. But you know what though? I said E-ball game got better. And he's definitely one of them guys that, if you're going to beat him, just come out there and handle your business. But if you come out there, turn the ball over, doing all type of crazy stuff, you're going to find yourself in a good game. Rico game got better. I've been playing in leagues with him for a couple of years now, and I remember from when he started to where he at now. His game definitely improved, but he's got to be able to take that next step to become a playoff team. He's got to cut back on his turnovers. And if he could do that, man, he'll find himself competing with the best of them. If he could just cut back on his turnovers. Bengals third world, he's definitely a good defensive player. I like the scheme he runs. And listen, man, what I respect about the Bengals is that he's gonna live and die with his scheme. If you can't beat or if you can't counter what he's doing, he's gonna get you. Now, if you can counter what he's doing, then he's going to be in for a long day. But what I respect about him, he's going to live and die with his scheme. Just like they say in the NBA, you live and die by the three. If it's falling, you're looking great out there. If you're not making no threes, then guess what? People are going to look at you like, why you still shooting them? But anybody that's willing to live and die with their scheme, I can't do nothing but respect it. But eventually, my personal opinion, Bengals he's gonna have to start throwing the matrix out there, because right about now, every game he coming to, people's knowing what to expect, and that's gonna hurt him down the line. But he's definitely a good player. And look, the Bengals saved his season. His season's not over yet. Trust me. That's why I said this game was a death match. His season's not over, but the Giants, you can throw dirt on that Giants casket. Their season is done. But I'm looking forward to see the Giants compete next season. Next, we had Chargers and Bills. This game was played a little while ago. Bills casket been out. They had dirt on their casket weeks ago. But you know what? At this point in time, it's no longer about the wins and losses. If I'm Buffalo, it's what scheme can I find to fit this team moving into next season. You know, from the look like of today's score, he still haven't found the scheme what works for him with this team. But you know what? He got to figure it out sooner or later. So good win for the Chargers. The Chargers is in that AFC West dog race with Broncos and Chiefs. That division is about to pick up and take some turns as well because you know, they've all been playing good ball, but now it's about to get to the part where they're about to start playing each other. So that division is about to get shaken upside down as well. But meantime, between time, you must take care of games that you must take care of. That the Chargers did. Good win. Next we had Raiders and Falcons. Raiders got to win. Listen, Marzelli is not as bad as his record indicates. Just that Marzelli's one of them guys. Mari, too loud. Marzelli's just one of them guys sometimes that, you know, he just do crazy stuff. He want to play 100 miles per hour. And a lot of times when you play like that, it looks good. You know, when you're driving on the highway and you see people come flying doing a buck, it looks cool. You understand what I'm saying? It looks cool. They swerving in and out of lanes. It looks fine. But as soon as they hit any pothole or something, it's self-destruction. It's a wrap. So that's the thing with Marzelli. You know, when he playing like that, everything is fast tempo, and he want to do this and do that, no huddle. You can get away with that if it's working. You looking like somebody. But the minute it's not, you know, you looking like you know, a whole different user. So, you know, it just so happened to work for him this game. But like I said, Marzelli could play. He just gotta tone it down a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't drive 100 miles per hour all the time. You know what I mean? You gotta know when to pick and choose, and he haven't figured that out yet. But nevertheless, he got to win this week. Like I said before about the Falcons just waiting for the he's waiting for the offseason. He got draft picks. He's waiting to add some pieces to that team. Falcons is a much better player than what his record is. But when you get certain teams, a lot of times these franchises, they got more holes than Swiss cheese, and then it's just your job to just fill in them holes. And you know, that's what the Falcons, that's their plan right now. Next we had Jets and Dolphins. This was a big game this week. Jets saved their season. If the Jets would have lost this game, I think you could kiss the Jets season goodbye. Guess what? Dolphins lost. That division is now, you know, back up for grabs as far as the Jets got hope. I'm even go out on a limb and say the Patriots still got hope. The Patriots is not dead yet. I'm telling you, that's just football. Dolphins was 5-0 once upon a time in the season, looking good, looking like they're gonna run away with things, and now they find themselves, they're gonna have to be in a position to start winning some games. This was a big win. These two teams is pretty like I guess they real similar because this is the second overtime game they had. They just played a few weeks ago. The first one went in overtime, but Miami won. This time the Jets won. It might have even been the same score. I'm not 100% sure, but if it wasn't, it definitely was similar. I took the Jets to win this one, and they did. And now, here we are again, the AFC East. It's going to come down to some big moments, and if I'm not mistaken, the Jets, matter of fact, I'm positive, the Jets got to play the Patriots again. Big games coming up, and the Jets got to play, the Browns. That's going to be a big game. So it's some big time games coming up, man. Like I said, we at that part of the season where all these games is pretty much like, you know, mean something. They all hold some type of weight. They all got value to them, you know, except for the teams that's just like, you know, really out of it. But other than that, you know, like I said, and I always tell you, in my league, spoiler, you get to play spoiler and get a tentative. So keep that in mind. For the teams that's eliminated from the playoffs, you still can play spoiler for teams that's trying to get in. And should you win, you get a tentative. You know, I'll discuss that more after I do these predictions, as I went over it in my other league. But big win for the Jets, man. Dolphins gonna have to get back in that win column ASAP. Jets got a big time win. I think that's the biggest win of the season for them because they needed this way more than any other game that they had. This is division win. This was the opponent that was in first. Jets showed up and got the job done at home. Next we had Ebor and Cardinals. I actually took the Patriots to win this one in an upset that they did. Patriots still alive in that AFC East. Cardinals is he you know, this loss ain't too bad for him, but at the same time he definitely could have put his foot on the rest of that division's neck. Patriots came in and stole one at home, and you know, Patriots kept the season alive, man. Big time win for the Patriots. This showed me a lot about the Patriots. They needed this. They got the job done, and it was a close game. So they answered the bell in a close one, and Cardinals gonna look to bounce back next week, depending on who they play. I think matter of fact, the Cardinals the 49ers. I'm bugging. That was a big loss for the Cardinals because he's in that division with the 49ers, who've been playing great ball all season, and this loss just helped the 49ers breathe a little easy. But I'm pretty sure they gotta play each other one more time before the season is over as well. So this loss hurts the Cardinals. I'm sure they came into this game expecting to win, didn't get it done, but they cannot carry this loss over to the next week matchup. Next we had Broncos and Saints. Carnage went against Trey Dog. This was a big game right here. Broncos needed this game because he's in that tight division, AFC West. Saints needed this game because he's chasing the Panthers. He's trying to catch the Panthers. I think this game knocks him 3 games behind now. If the Panthers won, the Panthers won. They got the 4. So the Saints is now, and the Saints was hot. They had like a 5-game win streak. This is a close one. Broncos ended up pulling out at home. Saints is pretty much, if they're going to catch the Panthers, they can't lose another game. My personal opinion. I don't see the Panthers just collapsing. But then again, I don't know who the remaining games is for the Panthers. I don't know. I got to look and see. But big loss for the Saints. He was hot. Broncos finally cooled them off. Broncos needed this win because he was in the AFC West. So he couldn't afford to come into this game half-step, and he got the job done. Great win for the Broncos. Next we had Chiefs and Bucks. I said this game I wanted to monitor for the Chiefs because the Bucks had nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I picked the Chiefs, but I had it to be close. It ended up not being close. Chiefs took care of their business. They ain't played no games. Which is what you want to do. Teams that have nothing to play for, you don't want to play around with them. You don't want to give them no hope because Bucks ain't got nothing to lose at this point. He's gonna come in and play free. Chiefs actually lost last week, so I didn't know how he's gonna come into this game. But you know what? He came and shook that loss off. Great win for the Chiefs, and he needed like these type of games that he must win because he got a tough little schedule coming up. So, like I said, things are getting tight all over in every division. Big time games coming up, man. And to close out the week, this is the other death match game. Seahawks and Eagles. I said whoever lost this game, their season is done. So you can get ahead and put your black suits on, get that dirt out there for the Eagles. Funeral. Their season is over now. Seahawks would have been in the same position, you know, but they needed to win. They got the win. Their season's still alive. Eagles started off hot, but then they just cooled off. It happens, man. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But the main thing is, you know, you gotta recognize what happened. You gotta look at what you need, and you gotta retool for next season. Seahawks still alive though. Big time win for them on the road. Now let's get into week 13. Mari, come on, too loud. Now we're gonna get to this week 13 matchups, and right out the gate, like I said, here we go. Big time game. Cowboys still have the well, Washington I think is maybe 3 games behind now. I think, I'm not sure, or 2, could be even 2. Washington's still alive. They need some help though. Cowboys, if Cowboys can win this game, they're gonna be sitting pretty. Ravens is sitting good, but look, like I said, the Ravens got a 3-game lead over the Browns right now, which is me, right? He plays Dallas this week. He plays me week 14. He lose these 2 games. He lose this game in week 14. I win this week and beat him week 14. He go from a 3-game lead to a 1-game lead. Now it's a party. You understand? Now it's a party. Now it's time to get on the floor and see who going and see who going, you know, do what, make it do what it do. So week 13 and week 14 is very interesting. But before we even get to week 14, we got to focus on week 13. This is going to be a very big game that I can't wait to see. You know, more than any other game this week, because this means a lot for me for my division's sake. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys to cool these Ravens off this week, man. My boy Pearl, P.E. Earl, has been up and down. He ain't really been up and down. He just haven't been dominating like we all accustomed to see, you know. But you know what though? Don't mean he can't turn on at any moment. I'm going with Cowboys on the road in this one. Give me Cowboys 31. Give me Ravens 27. 31-27 Cowboys road win against B. Moore and Lamar. Next, we got Trey Dog, Saints going against Falcons. Saints got to come in. Like I said, man, Falcons ain't going to lay down. Saints going to have to come in and get this game. You're going to have to win it. Falcons ain't going to hand it to them. Saints coming off a tough loss to the Broncos. He needs to bounce back in a big way this week. He's chasing the Panthers. The Panthers is playing who this week? The Panthers is playing... Where's the Panthers at? I'm blind as a bat, huh? Panthers got a bye week? Yup. Oh my tripping. Hold on. Am I tripping? Man, I know I ain't missed the Panthers like that. Panthers got a bye week in week 13. Wow. Didn't know that. But all right, but yeah, the Saints gotta they gotta win this game. I'm gonna go with the Saints because they got a lot more to play for right now. So I'm gonna go with the Saints in this one. Give me Saints 27 to 14. 27-14 Saints over the Falcons. Next we got myself against the Titans. Big game for the Browns. The Browns don't win this game. That week 14 matchup against the Ravens don't mean anything. We gotta win this game. We gotta win this game more than the other game just because we play the Ravens next week. So we gotta come out and take care of business in a major way. Browns riding a 6-game win streak right now. Give me the Browns and I'll say the Browns favorite in this one on the road by 4 over the Titans. Browns favorite by 4 over the Titans. Next we got Washington against the Steelers. Steelers ain't been looking steel curtain at all. They've been getting throttled. But you know, if I'm Washington, I don't want to come into this game worrying about what they've been doing. I want to come into this game and take care of my business. I believe he would. Washington knows he's not out this division, especially with the big game that the Ravens got against Cowboys this week. Should the Ravens win, that helps Washington out tremendously. But I'm gonna go Washington in this one, 37-16 Washington. Next we got Marzelli, Las Vegas Raiders, going against Jets. Jets got a very big win last week over the Dolphins at home. Raiders got a win last week, and Raiders, their season is done. Jets playing for that AFC East still. I'm going with the Jets, man. Jets know he needs it. I'm going with Gang Green in this one. Give me Jets 31, Raiders 20. 31-20 Jets over the Raiders. Next we got Jags. Jags get the force. We got Third World Bengals going against Dolphins. Rocket. Another big game. Like I said, Bengals season is not over, but he's got to win out. You know, put it like that. I think he's got to win out. He's got to win out and then see how the chips fall from there. You know, Miami can't lose this game. He just lost to the Jets. I got the Jets over Oakland over the Las Vegas Raiders this week. So, Dolphins gonna have a battle in their hand, man. If the Dolphins lose this game and the Jets win, man, that pressure, Dolphins gonna feel that pressure like no other. Trust me when I tell you, they must win this game against the Bengals, and this is not gonna be an easy game for Miami. I'm gonna go. You know what? I can't even front. I'm going upset in this one. I'm going with the Bengals, man. I'm going with the Bengals, and this makes the AFC East even more close for the remainder of the season. Give me Bengals on a road at Miami. You back? All right, get yourself fixed. Give me Bengals 30. Give me Bengals. You know what? Give me Bengals 26. Give me Dolphins 20. Do it like that. 26-20. Upset win for the Bengals over the Dolphins. Bengals season on the line, by the way, though. If the Bengals lose this game, his season done. So he got to come out and he got to play like, he got to act like he know. He can't come into this game half-stepping. Miami would love to win this game. Miami lose this game, they're in serious trouble of not winning this division. That's all I'm going to say. I'm taking the Bengals in the upset in this week, though. Next, we got Lions and Bears. Lions have been trending on a downward spiral. They had a 4-game win streak sitting pretty once upon a time. Now they find themselves, but again, the Packers just lost, so they're still 2 games out. The Bears is right there too. I think the Bears is 3 games. No, the Bears got the win over the Packers, so I think the Bears is now 2 games out. This division now is definitely closer than what it was about, I say, 4 or 5 weeks ago. This division just got a whole lot close. It's no longer just Lions and Packers. It's now Bears and Lions and Packers. This game is huge right here. I won't say whoever loses this game won't make the playoffs, because I didn't look at the playoff race to that extent just yet. But at the same time, man, whoever loses this game, it's gonna hurt bad. It's gonna hurt bad. Hey man, Lions is Lions. I'm not liking what I'm seeing out the Lions right now. Give me the Bears in this week at home. I think they get it done. I think it's gonna be cold. It probably might even be snowing. Give me the Bears and Khalil Mack, man. Final score: Bears 29, Lions 24. 29-24, Bears over the Lions. Next, we got Scott going against Texans. This will be a great game for Colts to win. This will hurt the Texans over there. Texans they've been trying to turn it up lately, but these are the kind of games that the Texans can't afford to come into and act like they won before they get on the field. They're gonna have to come and take it, man. I'm gonna take the Texans because they've been playing better ball. Colts haven't been able to find themselves over the past 2 months, but man, I'm really curious to see what type of Colts team show up this week to try to put a dent in Texans' playoff hopes. But give me the Texans this week, 31-18, 31-18, Texans over the Colts. Next, we got Giants and Seahawks. Big Rico going against T. Marlin. Seahawks must win this game. Giants season is done. Seahawks lose this game, his season done. He got to come out and take care of business early. Don't give the Giants no hope. Don't give him no reason that he could win. Sometimes that's easier said than done. I'm going to go with Seahawks, but they better not come into this game horse playing. Otherwise, they're going to be on the blink. They're going to be on the brink of their season being over. But I'm going to take Seattle this week. Final score, 35-21. Next, we got Rams. The new Rams. What that name say? Suarez. I'm gonna need help with that. But anyway, we got the new Rams user going against Corlels in the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals took a big loss last week, and what's dangerous about this game for the Cardinals is that he don't know how the Rams play. Granted, the Rams don't know how he play, but the Cardinals need this game a whole lot more than the Rams do. You understand? The Rams in a position where, like I say, teams that play loose, ain't got nothing to lose, those are dangerous games. Because if you start looking around the second half and you're only up by one score, or you tied, or if you down by one score, you can press real easy, and sometimes that can end bad for you. Cardinals, if I'm the Cardinals, I want to get this game over with in the first half. I've never seen the Rams play. From what I'm hearing, he can play. So Cardinals, you might have a little situation on your hand. And if I'm the Rams, I want to make a statement to show, like, I'm here in this division. I'm gonna see y'all next season. I'm not even gonna pick a winner in this one because I've never seen the Rams play. So I'll just be strictly picking the Cardinals just because I'm not familiar with the Rams at all, which is not fair to the Rams at all. I heard he a good user, so I'm just waiting to see. I'm waiting to see. Check it out. Cardinals at home. We'll see how that one play out. But Cards must win that game. Next, we got Nav Eagles. His season got done off last week against the Seahawks. Packers. Dangerous game for the Packers. This is what you call a trap game. Let me see what the Packers play next week. Next week, the Packers play the Lions, right? Steph Anthony, which is a big time game because that's a division game, and the Lions is only 2 games behind them right now. This is a trap game because Eagles season is done, right? So you think about the team chasing you, and you think about playing them next week. Man, this game can easily go to the Eagles if the Packers take the eye off the road for 1 second. Packers must win this game. Otherwise, they're gonna put a whole lot of pressure on themselves going to that Week 14 matchup against the Lions. Packers got to win this game, man. Eagles have not been playing good ball lately. They started off good, but they're starting to cool off. Hey, man, last time I spoke about a trap game, that trap team won. Guess what? I'm going with the upset again this week. Another trap game. I'm going with the upset team. Give me the Eagles this week. In a close one though. Give me the Eagles 26, Packers 23, 3-point win for the Eagles. Yeah, and that makes that Packers and Lions Week 14 matchup even more interesting now. Next we got Patriots and Chargers. Big time game right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, if the Patriots lose, I think his season is done. I'm not gonna say it is, but I think it is. Especially if Miami wins this week. Who I took the Bengals to win against them, but if Miami wins this week and Patriots lose, that's gonna hurt the Patriots in a big way. Chargers in the AFC West with the Broncos and Chiefs. He can't afford to lose this game. He got to be able to stand. He got to be able to stay in that race and be able to be right there with them stride for stride. Murray, too loud. So this game is huge, man. Hey, man, I'm going with another upset this week. I'm going with Patriots. I'm on my upset thing. I've been on my upset the last couple of weeks, and you know what? Them upsets been paying off more than they haven't. Give me the Patriots on the road, man. Patriots been playing good ball lately. Chargers been playing good ball all season. No ifs, ands, buts about it. But you know what? Listen, man, there's always an upset every week. All the teams that's favored don't always win. That don't happen on here, and that don't happen in real football. So you got to pick upsets. This is another upset pick for me this week. Patriots over the Chargers. It's going to be a close one, though, but I'm going with New England, man. New England keep their season alive, and if Miami lose, it is now a 3-man race to come down for a photo finish in the AFC East. Give me the Pats. 24, Chargers 17. Next, Broncos and Chiefs. Another big game. Like I said, these last couple of weeks, this is what it's going to be about, baby. Big time games after big time games. Chiefs is in a very, very interesting spot because he plays the Broncos this week, right? And then he plays Rocket next week. Both of them teams got something to play for. If Rocket lose to the Bengals, he gonna have to come into this game feeling like, yo, we in a must-win situation. If the Chiefs lose to the Broncos, he gonna come into this game feeling like he's in the must-win situation. This game is very, very big. The Chiefs if the Chiefs lose this game, they go from looking good, like they definitely gonna truck. They're gonna go into Week 14, looking very different than they did 4 or 5 weeks ago. Because 4 or 5 weeks ago, it looked like this whole AFC West is just going to make it in with ease. And now that I'm telling you, that's why sometimes when you lose like that loss to the Raiders, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt the Raiders, the Chiefs at the moment, especially if you lose to the Broncos. If the Chiefs beat the Broncos, all is forgotten about. Who cares about that Raiders loss? But if he lose to the Broncos, on top of losing to the Raiders, where he did 2 weeks ago, that's gonna hurt tremendously. They played. This is the second matchup between them, and the Broncos won the first one. I'm gonna go. Yes. Oh, you don't need the charger right now. Well, you do. All right, wait a second. Give me a second. I'll get it for you. I'm gonna go. The Broncos won the first matchup. Give me the Chiefs this time, man. I think the Chiefs know that if he got aspirations on winning this division, he has to win this game. He can't afford to get swept by the Broncos. Plus, you don't want to go into a Week 14 matchup playing against a team who pretty much must win just like you. I'm gonna go with Chiefs to get the split this week on the season rather. Give me Chiefs 24. Give me Broncos 20. 24-20 Chiefs over the Broncos, and a big time win for the Chiefs at home. And next we got Bills and Dolphins. Bills and 49ers. If the 49ers lose this game, they took the eye off the road. I think they should win this game. Bills just haven't been able to find anything going on for them in a positive way. 49ers still know that the Cardinals is still in arm's reach. 49ers have not wrapped up this division yet, so he got to take care of this game against the Bills, a game that he should win. So I'm gonna take 49ers to win this one. He's been rolling all year. He only got 2 losses on the season. Give me San Fran 35-14. 35-14 Niners over the Bills. And let me just take a quick look at these standings, man, because like I said, I've been explaining to you different scenarios of what's going on, what's in play here. And if you look at these standings, you could definitely see exactly what I've been talking about. Look, I'm 6-5. Like I say, Ravens play Cowboys. Then Ravens play me. I can cut that lead to 1. Big time game for both of us this week. Bengals, like I said, he's not eliminated yet. He still got a shot to make that third playoff spot, but he pretty much got to win out. He can't afford to lose any more games. He got to win out. And like I said, he's going against the Dolphins team who knows he got to win as well. Next, Texans and Titans. This division finally got 2 teams over 500. Titans won his last game. Texans won his last 2. This division like it's going to come down to the wire. I can do the Texans a big favor this week. We trying to definitely accommodate the Texans on doing that favor. Just because that's a game that we need to win. AFC East. Look, Dolphins 7-4, Jets 5-6. Jets and Dolphins split on the year. Patriots 5-6. If the Dolphins lose this week, and the Jets win, it's now a 1-game lead. If the Patriots win and the Dolphins lose, it's now a 1-game lead over him as well. So this is a huge week for all 3 of these teams, and I'm real interested to see how it play out. I'll definitely have my little commentary ready that I post in the chat when these games are getting played. And man, these games mean something. These games are real big. And keep in mind, the Patriots play the Jets. The Patriots play the Dolphins one more time before the season is over. Next, we got Broncos 10-1, Chiefs 8-3, Chargers 8-3, right? Chiefs lose, Broncos go to 11-1, Chiefs go to 8-4. Chiefs play the Dolphins next week, and I think the Chiefs play the Chargers one more time as well. Come on, Mari. It's okay. So Chiefs go from riding with the drop top open for the majority of the season to now it's time to lock in now. It's that time. It's playoff time. All those that don't got a playoff spot locked up, it's time to get in the zone. So Chiefs got a big game this week against the Broncos. If he lose, all he doing is just putting himself in more of a situation where he gonna have to win sooner than later. So big time games coming up this game for everybody. Trust me when I tell you. Look, Packers 7-4, one game over the Lions and Bears. Lions dropped 3 straight. Lions could have definitely been in first, but they dropped 3 straight. That hurts. Bears got 2 straight. They got themselves back in the mix. That's real. Like I said, these next couple of games gonna be big. Oh yeah, Packers plays the Lions next week. So the Packers plays the Bears this week. I took the Bears. No, Packers don't play the Bears this week. Packers plays the. I forgot who the Packers picked. Well, whoever the Packers picked, I took the I picked against the Packers. I took the upset. So that's gonna be real interesting. Next, Mari, watch where you stepping. Next we got the NFC South, and you got Panthers 9-3. You got Panthers 9-3, and Saints 6-5. That loss hurt the Saints. He was 1 game out. I thought he was 3 games out. Saints is 2 games out. He's still in. He's still right there. I think he plays the Panthers one more time. Saints must win this game this week though. Panthers got a bye so late in the season, but you know what? They get a chance to sit back and see what happens with the Saints. But man, this division 2-man race, like they do for a photo finish. NFC East, that's what I'm saying. Washington, that game he lost to the Dallas hurt, but he's not out of it. He's 2 games out. He needs to win this week. And if the Cowboys, Mari, too loud. And if the Cowboys lose to the Ravens, and Washington wins, he goes right back down by 1 game again. So I know Washington will have his Ravens, all his Ravens, you know, whatever he need, Ravens pins, Ravens whatever, you know what I'm saying, Ravens clips. He definitely gonna be rooting for the Ravens heavy this week. The rest of this division, it's a wrap. Washington is in it, but you know what? Washington playing with this team in year 1, he can't ask for more. You know what I mean? He's gonna get better with this team as the seasons go on. But look, he's still in the nice tight race with Dallas. He just gotta take care of his business from here on out, and he needs some help. NFC West, 49ers 9-2. Cards took a big loss last week to the Pats. He's now 2 games out. Cards plays the Rams this week. Rams, like I said, have nothing to lose. And dangerous game for the Cardinals. He must come in and take care of business early to not let the Rams have any type of hope. I mean, he got to take care of business to give the Rams no help. And if I'm the Rams, like I said, I want to make my presence felt in this division. So, what better way to come in and play against and get a win against a team that's trying to get in the playoffs? Big time game for the Cards as well. I'm really interested to see how the Rams play and see how the Cards respond to a new user in the league. So that's the playoff scenarios, man. All these games mean something, basically, because even the teams that's out of the playoffs, they don't play against each other. Everybody playing somebody. So week 13 got just as many big games as week 12. And like I said, it's only going to be like that from here on out. I'm going to see y'all week 14. I got to make sure I get my boy prepared for week 13. And I'm waiting to see that Ravens and Dallas game. Let's go, Dallas. Let's go, Dallas. And I'll see y'all week 14. I'm Ghost.